wrestling fans? Michael McKinney here. You're watching episode 11. On this match, we have our suicidal six-way champion, Eric Emanon, defending against 5 opponents he doesn't know until he gets there with a stipulation that no one knows until the match is made. Alright, wrestling fans, Michael McKinger here, and to my right, we have Evan Carolina Kid Schaefer. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, and what do we have here? The famed IWF Suicidal Six-Way.
Yes, and you see your champion in the middle, Eric Emanon. Like the stipulation is he doesn't know what his other opponents are or the stipulation of the match, and we have a six-way elimination style, and as a champion, this really tests you. Emanon, and this is going to be hard, a lot of action, trying to keep up, so fans, just bear with us as we do our best here.
I gotta say, to start that match, that was pretty impressive not to get tongue-tied there.
Oh, it's going to be tough. There's going to be a lot of action.
Don't forget about the two managers on the outside. You got Johnny Kayfabe and Jonathan A.
Yes. As one man goes out, another man comes in, and Mikey every night seen it coming and just cuts him off and throws him in the corner. And you hit, nice chop pop to the face. Again, yes. I mean, elimination style. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be in a hurry to run in either. And here's Eric Emanon just talking and walking Johnny Kayfabe back. As you can see, each man has their own corner post here, waiting for a chance to get in there.
And Emanon just with the slap right to Kayfabe on the outside.
Let's just try to keep all the action in the ring here. As you see, nice double underhooks. 1, 2 to Mikey every night here from Danny Garcia. Like I said, we're going to try.
And this is the in-ring debut of Garcia,
yes, I believe so, yes. And Eric Emanon's on the outside just chopping away at Johnny Kayfabe.
And the fans are loving it, by the way.
They love this match, this new stipulation, the new style of wrestling. You never know who your opponent is, the stipulation is going to be, and here comes everybody just jumping in on the champion, Eric Emanon.
Emanon slips away for the brief moment, but now they're back on. And you got every night over there along with...
exactly. Yeah, Ryan Wagner on top of Eric Emanon, Vincent Moon, and Randy on top of Danny Garcia. As you can see, this is going to be tough. There's a huge double whip to these two men, up and down, double face busters, double flapjacks, and these 4 men are just beating on 2, which is not fair at all, as they just kick them out, and it's almost tornado style, so to say, where like anything goes, and they're just forearming each other right in the face, just going around the horn.
It's almost the equivalent of wrestling's version of who's on first and what's on second.
Yes, if we're going baseball terms. And everybody just forearmed each other, and here comes Eric and Danny coming in and cleaning house.
Garcia throwing those bows, King.
And just throws Randy up and out of the ring, and Johnny Kayfabe, he must be getting a little chilly over there, putting his jacket back on. As you can see, just the pile of guys on the outside, and the fans are asking to see a dive.
And I think we're going to get a little competition here, King.
Oh, let's see. Eric is known for jumping and flying, and he goes up and through the ropes.
Beautifully done by Eric Emanon there, but we got the rookie here going to show his stuff.
Oh, let's see. They're saying dive. His gear's up to go. And catches a boot to the face.
The rookie took too long. You can file this one back for next time, King.
Yes, nice move by Vincent Moon. and he gets the 3 count. Garcia has been eliminated. Now here comes Eric in there. Nice lariat. And a nice drop kick to Vincent Moon, and out goes him, and hip tosses Randy Lee. And Eric with a nice arm drag. And here comes Ryan Wagner in the ring. He's going to take his shot, and a beautiful German suplex from Eric. And Mikey Evernight, not last but least, and up and out, but he catches himself on the apron. Eric just enjoying his moment and gets caught. Vincent Moon in the back with a nice knee to the face. And Eric just stops Mikey Evernight on the outside, and I am winded from trying to call this action.
Someone get this man an oxygen mask here. I'll take over for a second, give you a little break there, King. You got Emanon with
Mikey Evernight on top here. Yeah, thanks
Moon
for the break.
coming up from behind there.
And Ryan Wagner, and there is just a huge pile of men here on the top rope. And Randy is going for a power bomb on the 2 smaller men.
And Emanon and Evernight still up at the top, and we can get a superplex here, King.
Oh, they're going all the way to the top.
And here it comes down to the man.
Yes, a huge superplex. And the crowd totally approves. And Randy is going 1, 2, and gets the pin smartly.
And Evernight is
eliminated. Did he kick out? No.
No, he did kick out.
No, he did not.
Oh.
Randy's saying he was smart. He got the top guy. Though I'm confused right now from the referee, Vincent. But nice running drive-by from Eric. Oh!
And then a code breaker from
jumping
the
in.
top rope right there, King.
And what is this? He goes for the pin. Jonathan Ash is beside himself. Ryan Wagner goes, oh, that's Jack. We haven't seen Jack since he got kicked out of the home records when he lost to Anthony Gaines, and Jonathan Ash was the referee that match.
Yeah, we seen that a few episodes ago, King.
And Ryan Wagner is just distracting.
And here's Vincent Moon from behind with a handful of tights right there.
Huge pin from Vincent Moon. He's got 2 pins in this match.
And you can go back to Erie County there, buddy.
And a nice Samoan drop on Vincent Moon.
Almost like a Samoan throw right there.
Yeah, Samoan toss. And we are down to Randy Lee and Eric Emanon. And Eric is fighting back as he goes for it again.
Now he's got a 50% chance, King, of keeping that title of the Suicidal 6-Way champion.
Yeah, and nice reversal from each man going back and forth. Eric pushes him off, ducks under a lariat, and a huge drive-by again. Twist Randy inside out. 1, 2, and 3.
Come on down to Pineapple Jack's, Westside's premier bar and entertainment venue, featuring the largest smoking lounge in Rochester, New York. Our staff brings you the greatest drinks and food specials. You like sports? Come on down and see our 34 brand new high definition and big screen projections. We are open every day, 4 p.m. till.
We have a tag team match for you. It's the Buffalo Club, James Sega and Vince Valor with their manager Jonathan Ass versus the IndyCar Mafia, the team of Devil Brewington and Cassius Clay with their manager Mirage. And the referee says, let's get it on.
Seems like Brewington has just been, he can't wait to start this match. While on the other side, Buffalo Clubs, are they taking them lightly here, King?
They could be, but they had a nice tie-up here, and the Devil just forces them right back to the corner with all that power there. And, a nice pop to the face. And he gets popped right back just for doing it. And here we go. The Devil with a huge scoop slam on James Sega. And he is just beside himself. And now the Devil is just playing with his, with his opponent right here in the middle of the ring.
Well, that's what the Devil does. He plays with people's emotions, and that's what happens in this match right here, King.
And
we got a little tag here.
Yeah.
Maybe a little miscommunication.
No, right he's saying, all right, get in there. Maybe he did his part, and Cash just throws him in the corner. I think he just wants a little piece of Vince. But no, Sega doesn't make the tag and just get. I told you, there's going to be some hard hitting clubs to the head.
Well, speaking of Sega, he's going to need to hit the reset button, King. Pun intended. So far, as I said before, it looks like the Buffalo Club, starting this off a little lackadaisical, and, IndyCar Mafia is taking advantage.
Yes. As you can see, the miscommunication of, the Devil and Cassius himself. I mean, Brewington has gotten darker over the next few shows. He's gone into this almost change of a person, and you see Cassius, and hopefully they're on the same page. A huge Samoan drop on Vince Balor. If IndyCar Mafia wants to win these belts, they got to be on the same page.
I agree, King. That is a good point. Going through his own little transformation there, it could be beneficial to him as far as getting in his own persona, you could say.
Yes.
But you're right. You still, as a tag team, you got to be, as you said, on the same page, and let's see if they work things out.
Yeah, well, Cassius is just working this match right here on Vince Balor with another huge Samoan drop. And, what an eye rake from Vince Balor to get back in it. I mean, that he needed an opening, and here he goes, just taking it to Cassius here. And what a reversal from Cassius, and comes out into a big power slam, so to say. I thought he was going to go over. Maybe he just brought him right down with all that force there. And only a 2 count. Sega trying to make the save, but, Vince Balor kicks out at the last second.
And here we go back into the corner now for the IndyCar. And Cash is slapping his own partner, Devil Brewington, right across the face. And
Vince smartly runs.
And Balor with a nice atomic drop. And here comes another.
2 atomic drops on both the Buffalo Club here. And, nice hold. And
wow. See, now that's a team on the same page.
Yes. Well-oiled machine right here. And now they're just jumping right on the Devil himself and taking it to him. And Cassius just slapped Devil Brewington right in the face for a tag.
Yeah, you could see it from the start of this match. We've talked about it, and I don't know. It could definitely change things here.
Yes.
And it looks like Buffalo Club's just going to capitalize on it.
I see that. I mean, nice uppercut from James Sega, taking it right here to Brewington. And he whips him off the ropes, and wow, what a gut. Kick to the gut. Knocks the wind out of him and just jumps on him with a senton. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Referee Jesse says only 2.
And so far, we haven't really seen much from the managers on either side.
No. I mean, I can only imagine that Jonathan Ash likes what he sees from his Buffalo crew. But
what do you think he has on that clipboard for this match, King? Any tips?
Tips, tricks, and it's definitely not a list. And a nice neck breaker for Vince Balor. 1, 2, and kicks out at the last second. But you got to think that Mirage is beside herself, wondering what is going on with her team here in the IndyCar Mafia.
I agree.
And here we go. Vince is picking him up, but the Devil's just fighting back here. He jumps off the ropes, and another kick to the gut, and a huge DDT.
You should see the way the Devil's head just bounced right off that mat, King.
But only a 2.
That was a good 2.5, possibly 2 3/4, King. But the Devil does not rest.
This is true. And I mean, the Buffalo Club was just smartly just leaving him in their corner, making sure that he's not over there even getting close to making a tag to Cassius. I'll tell you what, though, even though if Cassius and Brewington are not on the same page, I mean, Cassius just wants to come in there and just destroy things.
Yeah, that's, the experience.
There we go.
That looked like an okay tag.
Yeah, I tell you, I mean, it's only a matter of time. Oh, nice. Right into the gut before he gets in there.
The IndyCar Mafia, they need to play the power game.
Right.
They have the size advantage here, and that's exactly what they're going to have to do. Grind down their opponents and make this thing as ugly as possible.
Right. What an elbow from Cassius as he just stares down Devil Brewington. And I don't know what he's saying, but I'm guessing he's saying, I got this. And nice fighting back right here. Sega just whips him right into the corner. And a huge right forearm to the face.
Man, you could hear that.
And, he grabs the ropes at the last second. Great ring awareness from Cassius Butcher.
Veteran maneuver, King.
This is true. Like I said, these guys are just going to go at it hard. Strong style, if you will. Big strikes, big punches, big lariats. As I just say that, huge clothesline.
Oh, and it seemed that Devil was trying to make a tag there, and again, like, you know,
Huge boot. Yes, I mean, they're definitely not on the same page. Yeah, he wanted to get in there, but Cassius must have got out of the way just in time. Now he's got him in both corners. Here come Vince. Huge spiking spine buster. And then Sega again right on top of Vince. Yeah, for
landed
another
right
one.
on the legs there.
Both
Killing
of the
two
Buffalo
birds
Club.
with one stone is Kutcher point. You know, he plays the big power game very well, but can he play the tag team game is the question here. And he is making his way back to his corner, and the devil is waiting. The devil is waiting patiently.
He's going to make sure someone pays their dues here. But here comes Vince, and Cassius doesn't make the tag, but Devil Brewington did as he spears right to the ground. Goes for the pin, but no, it doesn't matter.
The legal
no,
man.
he's not the legal man
and
anymore.
taking his time. It's almost like he wants to prove to his partner that he's in control and he makes the decisions here.
Oh wow! He's just slapping him in the face.
We've seen this coming a mile away, King. And this,
Ooh, he just pushes him right into Cassius, and the legal man is up and down with
Look
a
at that
huge,
flapjack.
yeah. Well, it's a giant spinebuster 2 and 3 with a double pin.
that is it. The Buffalo Club. And
Tonight we have our IWF Heavyweight Champion Mark House versus Frank the Tank Burlington.
And we have ourselves an IWF World Championship title match
Yes, we
between,
do.
as you can see in the ring, the IWF World Heavyweight Champion, Mark House.
Whose house?
Mark's house.
That's right. The wily veteran Frank the Tank Burlington. And these men know each other well. This is going to be a hard-hitting, technical. Yep, it's going to be everything in a match that you could possibly want.
World Heavyweight Championship title, on the line, King. You got to think Frank the Tank's got a game plan coming in.
Oh, he's going to use every dirty, rotten trick in the book to get what he wants, and that's just who he is. And now he broke it up clean, maybe just to show a little sign of respect. Like I said, both these men know each other well. The crowd is really behind Mark House here, as they believe it is Mark's house.
Yes, it is. He is a champion's champion, King.
Yes, and we have a huge tie-up here again. Nice reversal to Frank in the corner. You got to just think this is starting to irritate Frank. And like I said,
now things are going to start to heat up here.
yes, I know Frank very well. I know Mark very well, and he just gets upset when things don't go his way, as he is shocked that Mark just got right back up into a headlock, pushes Mark off, and down goes Frank. And he is beside himself. Like I said, he gets frustrated and just goes for a big lariat, but Mark House reverses that. Oh, nice kip up from Frank here, and goes for a hip toss or arm drag here, and no, but Mark just arm drags him back. Mark is the bigger man here. Arm drag after arm drag on the Frank here.
Those are sharp and crisp, King.
Yes, and in the corner he jumps up, but he lands on his feet here. Nice lucha arm drag.
He is putting on a clinic right now.
Arm drag clinic, and oh, nice up and drop kick to Frank, and out goes Frank, and he is wobbly from that drop kick. And Mark House is just on a roll, and is he gonna dive? Wow! He just dove right through the ropes.
I can't believe what I just seen, King.
Yeah,
you see how far House went from the edge apron there.
And there's not much. We're in an ice arena, so that it's got to be hard out there. There's not much padding at all.
There is no give on that floor.
No, not at all, like any floor would. And Mark House is just throwing Frank back into there. I'm sure he doesn't want to stay out there, because the injury to insult is worse out there than it is in the ring. And Frank is just got to get his
I don't know what you
bearings.
just said right there, King, but I like it. I like it.
And Frank is just beside himself. He needs a break. Mark's going up for that popular 10 punch that you see everybody do. 3, 4, 5, and just going at it right here on Frank's head. And Frank sneaks underneath, and oh,
did you see? It looked like either his nose or his eye just caught the top turnbuckle there. It didn't look very good. I don't even know if he's all there right now.
Well, these Germans don't look good for Mark House, but they look good from Frank the Tank here. and 3 in a row, and goes for a huge lariat, and down goes the champ.
And you can see why they call him Frank the Tank.
Right.
Even though House is the bigger man, Frank the Tank is unbelievably strong and can handle the bigger opponents. As you can see, he is now in control. And what do you think Frank's got in store for House now?
Well, he just tossed him the outside, so I'm guessing a lot of pain. Like I said, he's a veteran in that ring and outside the ring, but he is going to use every little trick that he can to get Mark Haas to give up that belt tonight. If he's got to use everything on the outside, he is going to use it to his advantage. As you can see, he's going to try to whip him right here into the guardrails and does successfully. Can't believe it. And the referee needs to get both these men back inside the ring, because that's the only way Frank's going to win that belt tonight.
Yeah, that is a very good point. No countouts.
Win the belts at all. And he goes in, has a moment with the referee, breaks up the count, and goes back out.
That's very smart. But as you said, get him in the ring so you can either count him out by submission or
pinfall. Yeah. And he just choking away right here in front of the fans on front row.
Referee just letting this happen. I mean, he could be a little more active.
Well, he's counting away. I mean, what more do you want him to do to get involved here? And Mark is just fighting back on Frank here after being choked in the front row. Oh, and a huge forearm from Frank to the face of Mark Haas. Fans, if you want the best action at IWF, make sure you get your front row tickets. And a huge knee drop to Mark Haas. He smartly goes for the pin and kicks out.
I'm telling you, King, ever since that move by Frank the Tank to bring Haas down from the top rope and the way he hit that turnbuckle, he has not been the same since. And I'm telling you, that is the turning point in this match so far.
Yes, I mean, maybe he's just trying to knock him out unconscious. A nice hard whip to Mark Haas to the corner, and he just drops like a pile of bricks as he just... Frank is in beautiful shape. He can hang with anyone on this IWF roster.
And he just gave himself a little round of applause.
Yeah, that's true, because the fans ain't going to do it for him. And he whips Haas again against the turnbuckles again. It goes for another pin, 1, 2, and kicks out of the pinfall here. And like I said, Frank the Tank, he gets very upset easily when he thinks he should have won by now. He needs to keep his composure.
That's right. He needs to stay with this methodical game plan. And if he continues what we're seeing here, King, he's going to have a little gold by the end of this night.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice power slam right there from Mark Haas. And he whips him again, but he back rolled through it. 1, 2, and he had a brief second that maybe he caught Frank the Tank off guard. Now both men working their way up. Now Mark Haas needs to stay on him, and Frank is saying, no. Maybe that just delayed him for a second to get that nice pop to the stomach there. A nice forearm to Mark's face.
I don't know if it would put, or it would surprise you, King, that he might have something a little extra in that little elbow pad that he's got there.
I wouldn't doubt it at all. A nice swinging neck breaker. 1, 2, and a kick out. 2.5. And Frank, like I said, he's going to get agitated, but he is just plugging away here at Mark Haas. I mean, he's definitely giving the champion a run for his money right here.
He's trying to, break the house, essentially room by room here, piece by piece. And to this point, he's doing a very good job.
Oh, yeah, now he's just punching away like a punching bag right at Mark Haas, right in the corner. I mean, just trying to get him winded, and referee Brett Vincent's like saying, get him out of the corner. Oh, nice back elbow from Mark. Oh, nice kick to the chest. And what's he got in store? That popular off the second rope blockbuster that Mark Haas does. It's beautifully executed.
I agree, King. That was the move that he needed. And now they're back to ground zero. And can the champion retain his title? He is trying to get the crowd to back him, give him that extra boost, find the second wind.
Yeah, they are. They're getting behind him right now. You can hear them. They're clapping for Mark Haas.
He's got to learn how to keep the beat, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, in this ice arena specifically, everything echoes. So let's not be too critical of the fans here.
No, I'm not talking about the fans. I was talking about House. It looked like it was a little off. But again, he's recovering from that, vicious beatdown
Yes.
by Frank the Tank that we've seen.
Nice.
The House is coming back. And
Oh.
Frank with the cutting him off, and now it's his turn. And House returning the favor.
Yeah, they're just going for him. Haas faked, goes for a nice pin. No, gets up and nice DDT, rolls him through. He still
gonna-
has it connected, I believe. Yes, he does. Look at that. And up and down goes
Twisting
Frank.
suplex.
Yeah. And no. 2.5, and Mark cannot believe it. That was beautiful. I mean, nice and graceful and fluid. DDT into that suplex into a body slam.
And it seems the champion now is a little, a little beside himself that he thought he had him there.
He's hit his second wind here, and oh, is this what I think it is? You know I love this move.
He couldn't hook the arms, King.
Nice way to keep it connected. Goes for a pin, and no, nice kick into the legs. He's going for it right here. I love this maneuver. Goes for the power, but he keeps it connected. 1, 2, and no, and he's still connected.
He's gonna turn it into the
Nice
a
half crab.
crab.
Yeah. He went for that Pearl River plunge, but instead of sitting down with it, he went for a pin.
Can Haas get to the ropes?
He definitely
He's
needs to
almost
get
there.
Yeah. Oh, and he just drags him in the middle.
We
and
could
it turns it into SDF. He's got the face of Mark House and his knee bent
The
as he's
champ-
putting his weight on it. Yeah, the champ.
The champion is reeling right now. Can he get to the ropes? And he does.
Yes.
Man,
Oh,
Frank the Tank has got to be frustrated now beyond belief. Because
Well,
for the majority of this match, he has been in control.
well, he just put on a submission session, if you will, to Mark House out of nowhere. And like I said, you're going to get a little bit of everything from both these
And
men.
I think Frank the Tank just said it's about time for this to be finished. He wants that gold belt, and I think we could be seeing
A superplex here. It looks like he's setting him up. I mean, you definitely don't want to take any of these.
the anticipation is killing me, King.
Well, I've been on the end of these things, and these things, they're just like
Now, do you
10
think it has
times
any
worse.
extra effect in this type of
Ooh,
environment?
nice
Did you,
rollover.
Did you
1,
just see the ring
2,
just
three.
shake? Right?
No, 2. I
The-
thought it was 3, but he picks Mark Haas has still got fight, picks him up, throws him over his shoulder, and Frank goes down, but keeps his arm connected. I think he's fighting off whatever Mark House has got planned, and Mark House is rolling through here. They're just countering each other, and nice into his finisher, into that neck breaker. 1, 2, and 3.
There it is. The champion retains, and still
Still the champion of IWF.